ChatGPT just roasted me and exposed some of my biggest blind spots, and I am oh so thankful. And what I want to do is share with you the brutal prompt that can expose what's been holding you back and help you break through to the next level. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to share my screen, and if you vibe with this, make sure to subscribe. And I'm going to start with the original prompt and then give you 3 additional ones to help you really extract the gold for where you can grow. So the first prompt is, given what you know about me in our past conversations and your memory, roast me in my inadequacies. That's right, we're going to use ChatGPT to roast ourselves. And here's why we do this. Because it's easy to live in the world of confirmation bias and everything's puppy dogs and rainbows. But the true champions, we want to know where there's holes in our game. So what ChatGPT does right here is it mirrors back to you, here's the holes in your game. Hey, you keep overthinking instead of shipping. You're stuck in the thinking about scaling phase, and then it gives you a paragraph that supports that there. So I read all of this and I was like, oh my goodness, dagger to the heart in a good way. And then I was like, you know what? Anything else? Because I've got a growth mindset, so I want to know, are there more holes in the boat? And it's like, oh, you want more? All right, let's turn up the heat. So boom. Here we go. You say you want to scale content, but you're still making it harder than it needs to be. Dude, you teach AI, you have a VA, you have content assets. So you see all of this and it's mirroring back to you all of your weaknesses and opportunities for where you can grow. And I actually went there a third time and I was like, oh, that's all you've got? I thought this was supposed to be good. Because remember, not all of these are going to land for you. You're looking for the ones that are like, oh, that really touches something there. So here's the second prompt that I want to do for you. And I want you to think about a coach or an author or a historical figure that you want to roast you. So for example, I said, now we're talking. What's Ed Milet, my world-class coach and advisor, saying for this roast? So I wanted Ed Milet to roast me. So you can say, hey, I want Tony Robbins or Brene Brown or Byron Katie or the Dalai Lama, whoever it is, have them roast you and get their opinion, because once again, you're going to get another perspective on where there's an opportunity for you to grow. And you can see here, Ed's final gut punch. It's like, wow, decide right now, are you going to keep tinkering or are you going to get after it like your dream depends on it? And you know that if Ed's saying it, it's not because he's doubting you, it's because he sees the beast that's in you that hasn't fully been unleashed. So this is going to be one part awareness, one part self-coaching, and one part, man, I got some fire inside of me right now. And of course, I'm like, oh, that's all Ed's got? And it's like, boom, Ed's not done yet. This is a roast. So you can use this in your creator tool belt. Once again, you're letting your greatness get caught into the details, right? You need a 90-day max out right now. So it's giving me strategies for things I can do to improve and get better. So now here's the final prompt that I want you to do. Now, what if I roast myself? So I ran this exercise 2 days ago for my unlimited community. We had about 10 of us. And I put my Zoom in gallery mode so I could see everybody. I was like, hey, let's set a timer for 5 minutes and run these series of prompts. And I watched everybody's faces as they're doing this. And they were like, oh my goodness. And this one right here, for so many of them, it really hit home for them because of what it mirrored back to you. Rob, you're talking about being a leader, but are you actually leading at the highest level? So now it's asking you questions to get you to think about yourself. And I even had somebody reach out to me and say, Rob, thank you so very much for sharing these prompts, because you just saved me and my team years off our journey, because we never would have thought about these things. Once I heard that, I was like, boom, I got to turn this into a video because it can help you and other people. So with all of this, hey, I say I want a business that feels light and easy, but I keep making it heavy. I say this, but if this is true, would you still be doing these things? And you're like, oh my God. And it feels good in an uncomfortable way to get this candid, cold, hard truth for yourself. So the last part here is, once you've run all of this, now it's time for you to grow and to take action on all of this. And what I ended up doing was mirroring it back to me. I'm like, all right, cool. We're done with the roast. Now let's turn this into action. And I just started sharing a stream of thought on where I am today, what I'm thinking about with all of this. Because most people aren't willing to seek out their blind spots and weaknesses. But guess what? You and I, we are not most people. We see every weakness as an opportunity to grow and get stronger. The key in all of this is taking action. So here's my action item for you. Number one, run this prompt in this series of prompts to expose your weaknesses in the name of growth. Because number two, what I want you to do is just pick one of the things that resonates with you and take action on it. If you dug this video, make sure to show some love. Like, share, or comment below, or reach out to me at Rob Cressy if you're looking for someone to be a champion for you on your AI journey to help you take it to the next level.